So far, we have discussed the first section of Valmiki Ramayana, that is Balakanda. Sri Valmiki Rishi discusses about appearance of Lord Sri Ram and his childhood activities, killing of Tataka, going to Janakpuri and marrying Sita, coming back to Ayodhya. So this is the topic in Balakanda. So now the next important topic in Valmiki Ramayana is Ayodhya Kanda. In Ayodhya Kanda, the topics are Dasharatha's attempts to make Lord Sri Ram as the king of Ayodhya, hand over administration, and what happens after that, till Sita, Ram, Lakshman retire to forest, or they are sent to forest. So this is the topic that will be discussed in Ayodhya Kanda, because it largely happens in Ayodhya city. The name is given Ayodhya Kanda. So in this chapter, it begins with how Bharat and Shatrughna, they went to their maternal grandfather's house. Gacchata matulakulam bharatena tadanagha Shatrughno nitra Shatrughno nitaha priti puraskritaha. Gacchata matulakulam. Matula means the maternal grandfather. Gacchata, he went there because his uncle, that is Kaikeyi's brother, Yudhajit, so he is very affectionate towards Bharat. And they wanted to provide some further training and education to Bharat. He requested Dasharath Maharaj, can I please take Bharat to our place, Kekaya Desha? And my father, that is Kaikeyi's father, which is Ashwapati, so we desire to give him further education, training. So, and Dasharath Maharaj said, yes, please, take him, like that. So that is how Bharat went. But along with Bharat, Shatrughna also accompanied, because here it is said, Shatrughno nitya Shatrughno nitaha priti puraskritaha. So Bharat has so much affection for Shatrughna. Similarly, Shatrughna has got lot of affectionate relationship with Bharat. So they are inseparable. In that sense, even though Bharat was taken to Ashwapati's Kekaya Desha, but Shatrughna also accompanied them. This is the background how the Ayodhya Kanda is beginning. That now Bharat and Shatrughna, they are not in Ayodhya, they have been to Kekaya Desha. Tatra nevasad bratra saha satkara satprutaha. So in Kekaya Desha, they are taken care of so well by Ashwapati. Matulena Ashwapatina putrasnehena lalitaha. They were pampered and they are loved and taken care as if Bharat and Shatrughna were the own sons of Ashwapati. So like that, they were given love, affection and taken care. So in that case, even though everything was there so nice, tatrapi nivasantau tarpyamanau cha kamataha bhratarau smaratam virau vriddham dasharatham nrupam. Always Bharat and Shatrughna, they were constantly remembering their dearest father Dasharath Maharaj. Even though they had all facilities, they were given good care, love, affection by Ashwapati, their maternal grandfather, but they never forgot their father, Dasharatha, his love, affection. They always kept remembering their father, Dasharath Maharaj. Raja pitau mahateja sasmara proshitau sutau. Oh, is it only Bharat Shatrughna remembering father? No. Even Raja Dasharath was also equally missing two of his sons. Bharat and Shatrughna susmara proshitau sutau ubhau Bharata Shatrughna Mahendra Varanopamau. He was feeling, my son Bharat is like Indra, My another son, Shatrughna, is like Varuna, great devatas. And he was also equally missing them. Sarva evato tasyeshta shchatvara purusharshabha. It is said, Valmiki is saying, Dasharath Maharaj, he equally loved all four of his sons. He did not have any discrimination. Oh, I have more love towards this child. I have some less love towards this child. No, Sarveshta. Ishta means dear. Sarveshta means everybody was dear to Dasharath Maharaj. There was no discrimination. As far as affection and love from Dasharath Maharaj is considered, everybody was receiving equal affection from Dasharath Maharaj. And the example is given. Valmiki is giving this example. See how nice this chapter is beginning with this background, because later we see that Kaikeyi makes accusation. She says that no, you only like Ram. That's why you made some plan and sent away Bharat from here. So that is why Valmiki is making it very clear in the beginning. Bharat Shatrughna were missing father. Their father was also equally missing. And Dasharath Maharaj has got equal affection and love, and he likes all of them equally. And then the example is given is Swashariradvi Nirvrittas Chatvara Iva Bahava. All of us, we have two hands. Will anybody say, I like my right hand more, I don't like my left hand? No, I like my left hand, I don't like my right hand. Nobody says this. Everybody, like both of their hands. Both of hands are so important to us, isn't it? So here it is mentioned, like that for Dasharatha Maharaj, all four sons, like four of his hands. Human beings have two hands. Right? We see animals, they've got four legs. Like different species have different hands and legs. And the Devatas have got four hands. That's how sometimes we see in the pictures, they have got four hands. So like Devatas have got four hands and all four hands are very dear to the Devatas. Like that, Dasharatha Maharaj, all four of his sons were very dear to him. There's no discrimination. Nobody says, something happened to my right hand. Let me go to a hospital immediately. Left hand, no problem. I'll not go to hospital. Nobody does this. All hands are very important. That's how Dasharatha Maharaj viewed his children. But after saying all these things, that how Dasharath Maharaj loved all his four children, how everybody was dear to him, equal to him and all that, next Valmiki Ramayana says, Tesham api, although it was like that, Mahateja Ramo Ratikaraha. Even though Dasharatha loved everyone equally, but Ram was, because of his certain qualities and his behavior, his virtues, was delight for Dasharath Maharaj. It was a special pleasure and happiness, delight for Maharaj Dasharath. Ramo Ratikaraha, there was kind of special attraction. That is not because Dasharatha Maharaj has some discrimination. Rama has that kind of attraction towards himself. So Ratikaraha. And how was that? Swayambhu Riva Bhutanam. Swayambhu means Lord Brahma. How Lord Brahma gives happiness to everybody by creating this world, by creating their bodies and all that. Like the Lord Ram was so dear to everybody, like Lord Brahma. Swayambhu Riva Bhutanam Bhabhuva Gunavattaraha. Guna, his qualities, his virtues. Because of this guna, his qualities, he was a special delight of attraction and pleasure for everybody, including Maharaj Dasharath. So now, because of all of this, Maharaj Dasharath, he's contemplating, he's thinking in his mind, I wish to make my son Ram as the crown prince, Yuvraj. He'll be the next king. So he's thinking, he's contemplating. But we need to very nicely learn from Valmiki Ramayan that not like today's society where I am already a chief minister, so now I'm thinking now how to make somebody from my home only as the next successor of the party or successor of the kingdom. Is this how Dasharatha was thinking? He is king, so he's thinking somebody from my own family I'll appoint. right? Which is very common. Nowadays we see, if you are a owner of some business, you want your own family member to succeed it. If you are a founder of some political party, you want somebody from your own family to succeed. It is so common. So it looks like Dasharath Maharaj was also thinking like that. All the property, power, position should go pass on to my own family members. This is where this chapter discusses. Now Dasharatha Maharaj very responsibly, very carefully, he wants to scrutinizingly check all the qualities of his son Ram, and he wants to make sure that Lord Ram truly deserved to be the successor of Ayodhya Ikshvaku dynasty, not simply because he is my son, not simply because I like him so much, and no, not these are the reasons. He wants to really check the virtues and qualities, qualification, eligibility of his son, and how he checks is what this chapter discusses. So the first thing he does is how he checks Rama, whether he is deserving or not. He first wants to understand what his own mother is thinking about Sri Ram. So in the scriptures it is said that every mother loves the child. They have so much love for the child. So if you go to a mother and ask, how is your child? Obviously the mother will speak good about the child. So the mother may not mind if the child does mistake. Mind means she will not abandon or something, but she'll not be happy with the son if he does mistake. Like she may not abandon him, she may not throw him away, but she may not agree, she may not accept, she may not be happy. Oh, okay, fine, you have done murder, or you have committed a rape, it's fine for me. No mother will say like that, isn't it? So Dasharath Maharaj wants to understand from different people what they think about Ram. Do they think that he has got some good qualities so that he can become the next crown prince? So like that. So while he is thinking like this, that how to make Ram as a next king, successor of Ayodhya, on the contrary, Valmiki Ramayana says, actually Ram was born as a result of Devata's prayer. So many Devatas went to Brahmaloka and they offered prayers that please somebody come and save us from the atrocities of Ravan, isn't it? So Valmiki Ramayana says, Sahi Devairudirnasya Ravanasya Vadarthabihi. Ravanasya Vadarthabihi. This personality of Ram, he has come to kill Ravan. That is the reason why he has come. And why Devatas invited and offered prayers. Oh my Lord, Supreme Lord, Narayana, please come, save us from Ravan. So Narayana said, okay, I'll come in the human-like form. So, Sahi Devair Udirnasya Ravanasya, arrogant, puffed up, ahankari, durahankari Ravana, who's creating so much problem for everyone. Vadartha bihi, vadha, to kill him. This personality has come. Arthito manushe loke jagni Vishnu Sanatana. This is that Sanatana, the originless Supreme Lord Vishnu. He has come for Ravana Vadartham. That has to happen. On the other side, Dasharatha is thinking how to make him king. See, Valmiki is saying, actually Dasharatha is thinking, how do I make him king? But the vidhi, the destiny, as another route is supposed to happen. He's supposed to go and actually kill Ravan. If according to Dasharatha we become a king and he does, then who will do this job? So he is also putting efforts. Dasharatha is putting efforts to make Ram as the king of Ayodhya. And the destiny has its own future. So what will happen? How will the story unfold is what Valmiki is saying. Like in our life also, we make some plans like this. I think this is good for me. I think this is good for this person, like this. But we don't know what is the vidhi, what is the destiny, isn't it? What is the purpose for which we have come? We don't know. So that's what Valmiki is saying. Even though Dasharatha, with all good intentions, is preparing to make Ram as the next king, but here there is some another background that he has come for. He has come for Ravana Vadartham. Sahiropopanascha. Now he has gone to Kausalya and is asking, so what do you think about Ram? So the Kausalya is saying, oh my dear husband, Rupo Upavanascha. He is, nobody equal to beauty of Ram, right? He almost in qualities, in behavior, he resembles you, father. You're so caring, loving, affectionate. So he has embodied all the good qualities of father. Viryavana Anasuyakaha. He is very capable, Viryavan, powerful, but at the same time he is Anasuyaka. He is not at all envious of others. Envy means what? What is the meaning of Matsarya, envy? Envy means you have something and I don't have it. So I feel very bad about it. Neighbors have got a car and I don't have a car. I'm not able to sleep. I'm not able to be peaceful. It is making me very uncomfortable, making me disturbed. How can they have car? How can they have car? Sometimes I have a car, but they have a better car. How can they have a better car? So you're not able to be peaceful. You're not satisfied. You're not happy because somebody has got and you don't have it. This is 50% of envy. Another 50% of envy is that, okay, I have Mercedes, you have Mercedes, but I'm envious. Why you have Mercedes? Only I should have. Why you have? You should not have. Only I should have it. And now I'm thinking how to make that you lose what you have. This is envy, Matsarya. See, Matsarya has got two forms. One is that you have which I don't have, so I feel bad about it. And you also have, I also have, but I'm feeling bad about for that also. Why you have? Only I should have. So how to make sure that you lose what you have? This is called Anasuya or envy or Matsarya, which Ram does not have that. Yes, this Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi, all of them are saying, Ram doesn't have this, right? Then it is said that on earth, he is almost like the Raja Dasharath with all good qualities. Satu nityam prashantatma mridupurvam cha bhashate. So nice good qualities Kausalya is saying, my dear husband, Raja Dasharath, prashantatma. He is very calm. He is not a disturbed person internally. He's very, very calm. He's very composed. He's not disturbed and irritated and all. No, he's prashantatma. Mridupurvam bhashate. He's very gently spoken, very soft spoken. And it is so important, they're saying this, how he behaves. Uchchamanopi purusham na uttaram pratipadyate. He never argues back with his elder people. See, the quality of a good person is mentioned. Uchchamanopi. He never raises his voice, especially before his superiors. If the mother is telling something to Ram, he doesn't argue back. He doesn't raise his voice. Isn't it? When you're too small, when parents shout at you, you keep quiet and run away from that place. But when you actually grow up, you shout back. You say that I've grown up. I can outshout you. I can raise my voice. I can shout in such a way that, your voice will not be audible. Or sometime, there will be argument and your voice is louder. So Kausalya is saying, Ram is such a person, Uchcha manopi purusham na uttaram pratipadyate. He never replies back with a raised voice. He never argues back. He doesn't answer back with a raised voice. This is a quality of Sri Ram. And happily Kausalya is saying this. This is my son Ram. This is so special about my son Ram. And then she says, sometime to check him, we try to provoke him. We try to scold him, chastise him, to check whether he'll raise his voice and answer back. No, more you raise his voice, more he becomes gentle. Mrudu bhashini, mrudu, so soft, so gentle. Generally when quarrel happens, it happens more and more because the other person is arguing back. And other person is becoming harsher and harsher. Like you answered me back with 10% of harshness, I'll multiply by another 10%, I'll, give back. So that it should pinch you, it should make you feel, chubna chahiye andar. So like this. No, here it is said, Ram is like that. Mrudu purvam cha bhashate. Bhashate, how he speaks. Mrudu, soft, gentle, very delicate way he speaks. Doesn't raise his voice, doesn't shout, doesn't answer back. This is the behavior of Ram towards his superiors, especially with parents. Isn't it? See how nice. Next she says, Katinchad upakarena krutenaikati tushyati. She says that he only remembers what good things others have done. Upakarena, somebody has done some good to Ram, right? He only remembers that. And then Kausalya is saying, Na smaratya apakaranam. Somebody has done apakar. Somebody has, like Ram wanted something, he asked, but they didn't do it. Many ways that apakar they have done. Na smaret. Ram does not remember any apakar done by anybody. We are expert in remembering and carrying the grudge in our heart. Right? That day you remember what you did? What is that? We don't remember because we only do. Those who do, they do and they forget. But those who receive, they remember everything. You told me like that day. You did like this that day. Right? So once one person told me, so Prabhu, you remember that? I said, oh, remember that means what? That day, which day? That you pulled my bedsheet. Pulled your bedsheet? When? That day morning you came, you are waking me up, you pulled your bed. Okay, when? 5 years back. 5 years back, no one remember. But somebody remember that. That's called grudge. Grudge means a very unpleasant memory you carry about certain people, certain incidents, with certain details of that incident. So, na smaret apakarena. Lord Ram, na smaret. He doesn't remember who did what apakara to me. But on the contrary, he only remembers upakarena. Oh, that day you gave me water, na? Like this Ram. He only when he sees somebody, he sees them and he immediately remembers what upakara you did to me. So this is the quality of the Supreme Lord. How much apakara we have done to God in our life. Isn't it? We don't care for God. We don't do anything that is pleasing to the Lord. Like we don't attend Brahma Muhurta Manglarti. Krishna start keeping account of all that. He doesn't keep. Na smaret apakarena. He only sees what good you're. Oh, like Draupadi, that day you cut your sari and you tied my finger, na? See, Krishna remembers that. He never forgets a smallest of the small things that devotees do. And that quality that exhibited by Sri Ram, katinchad upakarena. Upakara you have done, he remembers. Kritainaikati tushyati, is very happy to remember. Nasmaret apakarena. And how much? Shatam, 100 apakara you have done. Even then Ram doesn't remember that. He doesn't even keep in his mind. You didn't talk to me properly. When I came that day festival, you didn't offer me a chair. You didn't talk to me. You didn't invite me. How much apakara we remember. And we tell others also, don't go there. Huh? He did like this. But Ram is not like that. That's what Kausalya is saying. And now you see, these are the words the mother is speaking about her son. Now we may say, obviously, mother will speak good about her son. Now Dasharatha Maharaj goes to others. He's going to his teachers and he's asking them, so what do you think about Ram? And then they are saying, Sheela Vriddhair, Jnana Vriddhair, Vayo Vriddhaisha Sanjanai, Kathayantastaiv Nityam Astra Yogyara Neshchapi. They say that when Ram is practicing Astra, right, he's every day, he's practicing, he's being in touch with all those Astra, Shastra and all that. In between any break, some small gap comes, some small time is available, immediately he'll come. He'll come to which are the people, he'll come and start talking to them. Sheela Vriddhai. Sheela in Sanskrit means good qualities and good virtues. They're called Sheela. Basically a character is called Sheela. Sheela Vriddhai. Those who have become expert or they have become matured in practicing certain good qualities. Like for example, I want to learn this quality called forgiveness, Kshama. Even if somebody does something to me, I just want to forget it and forgive it. And I want to practice it and learn it. I want to become expert in that. Such people are called Sheela Vriddha. Vriddha means grown up. Where have they grown up? They've grown up in their good qualities. Such people are called Sheela Vriddha. And Lord Ram goes to them and he asks that, oh, you're practicing this forgiveness and all. Can you please share your realizations with me? Or he goes to somebody and says, you're practicing a good quality of doing always charity. Can you please teach me something? So the Sheela Vriddhas are very happy with Ram. He sees us, he comes to us and he start talking and he start inquiring from us. Then Jnana Vriddha, there are people who are very expert in knowledge. That is why here it is very clearly, he's saying Sheela Vriddha, Jnana Vriddha, Vayo Vriddha. Vayo Vriddha means those who are age-wise grown up. They're called Vayo Vriddha. Simply because somebody is 60 years old doesn't mean they've got a lot of knowledge, right? That's why they are Jnana Vriddha. Jnana Vriddha may be a 10-year-old boy or 10-year-old girl, but they may have a lot of knowledge. They're called Jnana Vriddha, like Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara. They're very small kids, but they're Jnana Vriddhas. Sheela Vriddha. Somebody may be just 20-year-old, but they got such great character and values and ethics and virtues. They're Sheela Vriddhas. It has nothing to do with your age. The moment we see such things, so here they are saying Ram comes and honors it. He acknowledges, he honors. He's not saying, no, you're too small, why should I bother? No, it doesn't matter. In our life also we should be like that. The moment you see somebody who have got better behavior, better virtues, better qualities than us, irrespective of their age, irrespective of their position, we should immediately honor and value them. Oh, you're my junior. You're my junior. Now, how can I appreciate you? How can I come and to say good things about you? I'll feel no. You're my junior means you should always be less than me in everywhere. This kind of wrong logic, Ram doesn't follow that. Sheela Vriddhai, Jnana Vriddhai, Vayo Vriddhaischa, Sajjanai, Kathayanasthai vai, Nityam Astra Yogyantareshchapi. He immediately comes and speaks to all those people during the break and, he tries to take their wisdom and all that. And then the teachers are next saying, Buddhiman. This is our student. This Rama is maybe our student, but is Buddhiman. He's so Buddhiman. Right? And Madhura Bhashi, even though he is a Buddhiman, but he is Madhura Bhashi. What did Kausalya say? How he speaks? Mrudu Bhashi. Now the teacher is saying, Ram is Madhura Bhashi. One is Mrudu Bhashi, other one is Madhura Bhashi. In Sanskrit, Madhu means sweet. Kausalya said Ram is gently. He's gentle in his speaking. Now teachers are saying Ram is very sweet in his speaking. He does not carry the arrogance that I am Buddhiman. I have seen in my own experience in my college days, there were some students, very brilliant students, really, really brilliant, And so in case if they see teachers being slow or doing maybe some human errors and all, they speak so bad about them and harsh and insult them, all that. But Ram never does that. Teachers are agreeing that he is Buddhiman, but despite being Buddhiman, he is Madhura Bhashi. He speaks so sweetly. You feel like listening to him again and again. Buddhiman Madhura Bhashi Purva Bhashi Priyam Vada. He is Mrudu Bhashi, Kausalya said. Teacher is saying Madhura Bhashi, and then the teacher is saying he is Purva Bhashi. What do you mean by Purva Bhashi? He does not carry the ahankara, arrogance that why should I go and talk to this person? If he wants, let him come and talk to me. No, Purva Bhashi means whether you speak or not speak, he himself comes to you. He himself initiates the conversation. He himself starts talking to you. He doesn't say that, no, I'm so important. You first come, you ask me, then I'll talk to you. That is not the attitude of Rama. Purva Bhashi. Purva means before. He only comes and starts talking to us. He's not thinking I'm a son of Raja Maharaj, Dasharath. I'm so good looking person. I'm this, I'm that. No, Purva Bhashi. No arrogance. No, that we say, air. First person is carrying an air like that. Priyam Vadaha. He only speaks those who are very, very nice to hear. Priyam Vadaha. Vadaha means speaking. Priyam Vadaha. From his mouth, only good things come out. He doesn't do prajalpa. He doesn't waste his time. He doesn't simply sit and gossip around. No, Priyam Vadaha. Viryavancha Viryena. Very, very powerful person. Mahata Svena Vismitaha. His Shakti sometimes bewilders us only. He's that powerful person. Very, very Buddhiman. Surprisingly Buddhiman. But despite all these things, he is very sweetly talking and doesn't carry arrogance. He himself comes and talks to us. This is how teachers are saying. Next. So then Maharaj Dasharath, you see how he's checking from so many people, right? He's not decided. You are the next successor because you are my son. You are in my family. That's the only qualification. No. Then Maharaj Dasharath is going to the friends. Rama's friends. He's asking, so how is your friend Ram? So how do you do? What do you do people together? So next the friends are saying, Nacha anatakrito vidwan vriddhanam pratipuja. Our friend Ram, anatakritaha, na anatakritaha. Anatakrita means telling lies. So friends are telling, our friend Ram never tells lies. Who will know whether you tell lie or not? Your friends will know, right? Because all the lies that you tell, so friends will be part of such activities. So the friends are telling our friend Ram, Nacha anatakritaha, never speak, no duplicity, no telling lies. He only speaks truth. He only speaks truth. This is the first quality friends are telling. Nowadays, we get to see some reels on Instagram and they say, friend mein aisa hona chahiye. Kaise hona chahiye? Should tell all kinds of nonsense, you should be part of it. You are doing some nonsense, your friend should be part of it. You are doing some illicit activity, friend should be part of it. Aisa friend hona chahiye. Friend matlab aisa hai. Otherwise, he is not a friend. According to this Kali Yuga people, friend means part of all sinful activities. Then he is called best friend, close friend, dear friend. But Valmiki Ramayana doesn't endorse such thing. The friends are saying, our Ram never tells lies. That's the first thing. Next they said, Vidwan, he knows so many things. He knows so many things, Vidwan. And you see something which I personally liked, what Valmiki is saying is, Vriddhanam pratipo. He has taught us how to respect elders. The friends are telling to Dasharath Maharaj, Vriddhanam pratipujakaha. He made us, respect elderly people. Vriddhanam pratipujaka, pujaka. not disrespectful. He told us, he taught us, he made us be respectful with elderly people and superiors. Sometimes when people are together and friends and they talk all kinds of ill about elders and all these people, old people, useless people, this, that, he never does that. The way he has conducted, the way he has behaved with us, our respect for superiors has increased by being with Ram. See what kind of friend we should choose, isn't it? The friend should be the one who never tells. What is Valmiki Ramayana teaching us? How should our friend be? Lessons from Ram. Nacha anata kritaha. Your friend should never tell lies. He should not be duplicit. Vidwan. Friend should not be foolish. You should be wise. You should be intelligent. And then Vruddhanam Pratipujakaha. Your friend should behave in such a way, should teach you such a behavior that you increase your respect towards elderly people and superiors. These are the qualities. Anuraktaha Prajabhischa. He's always, so much thinking of what good I can do for my citizens. Anuraktaha Prajabhischa. What more we can do? Oh, what problems more I can solve? Anuraktaha. In his blood it is flowing. We say that in my blood it is flowing. Anuraktaha. What is that? Prajabhi. The welfare of the citizens is flowing in his blood. That kind of behavior he has got. Prajaschapan uranchate. He's saying that now, friends told. Now you may say friends also will speak good about Ram only, no? Mother will speak in favor of that. Sometimes friends also will speak good about your friend and all. So now Maharaj Dasharath, he's going towards ordinary people. He has changed his dress. We say Maruvesha. Means he has disguised himself, he has changed his dress, and he's just going where that gathering is there, some 10, 15, 20 people are there. So he's just going and he's standing there and they're all discussing something, they're talking. So he's trying to figure out what they speak about Ram, right? And then sometimes he also prod them, he asks them, this Ram, son of Maharaj Dasharath, what do you people think about him like that? And what is the response getting from the common people who do not have any direct connection with Ram? So they are saying that Sanukrosho Jitakrodo Brahmana Pratipujakaha. They are saying he's so compassionate. One common citizen is saying, oh, that Ram, he's so compassionate. I saw one day that there was somebody who was in trouble. Ram immediately jumped into action and tried solving. He didn't ignore. Very compassionate. I saw another day, there was one person, he didn't have cloth. Ram removed his own cloth, upper garment, and he gave away to that person. Like this, common people have seen many, many instances of Ram being very compassionate. Right? Common people have this personal experiences. Jitakrodha, our Ram, we have never seen him becoming angry in the public. The public is saying, he has never lost his cool in the public. We have not seen him fighting, shouting, screaming, losing his control over himself. No. And Brahmana Pratipujakaha, he always respect Brahmanas. Like this, the common citizens are speaking. Deenanukampi. If he sees any Deena means those who are in pitiable condition. Anukampaha, his heart will melt. Who is selling all these things? The common citizens of Ayodhya. They are saying, Dharmagnyo. He knows what is Dharma, what is Adharma. Nityam Pragraha Vamschutihi. He is always self-restrained. He doesn't lose control over himself. Even when others are provoking him, he doesn't lose control over himself. See how Maharaj Dasharath, he is going to all kinds of possible people and speaking to them, asking what they think about Ram and collecting this kind of information. And then in his mind, he personally likes that Ram should become the next successor. But he doesn't think that is enough. I am king, I made my decision. He also wants to know What different people think. This is how a successor is selected. Isn't it? That is how who can be the next king or a next successor is going to be. So he's speaking to all these things. So in this way, kulochita matihi, and then there are so many other kshatriyas, means warriors and fighters and all of them. So, okay, some brahmanas spoke good about Ram, ordinary citizens spoke good about Ram, friends spoke good, teachers spoke good, mothers spoke good. Now Maharaj Dasharatha has gone to other kshatriyas. What they think about Ram and what they are saying, is that kulochita matikshatram dharmam sva bahumanyate manyate paraya kirtya matsa garva phalam. They're saying that in our home, we keep telling the children, you should become like Ram. You should develop qualities like Ram. We keep telling somebody's name like that. All kshatriyas are saying, we keep telling our children, when you grow up, become like Ram. Have you seen how he is? Have you seen how he did that? Have you seen how he, behaved? So we keep giving example of Sri Ram to our children. That is what we think about Sri Ram. He is an exemplary even for the future generation. So Kshatriyas are saying, his Kshatriya qualities are so great, so nice, right? In that way. And then now Maharaj Dasharatha has gone to Brahmanas and is asking, what is your opinion about Sri Ram, like that? So they are saying, Na Shreyase Rato Vidwan Aviruddha Katharuchi. Oh, Sri Ram, Na Shreyasi Rato Vidwan Aviruddha Katharuchi. He's never interested, Sri Ram is never interested in something which is not a Shreyas. In Vedic literature, there are two words called Shreyas and Preyas. Preyas means immediately what gives you happiness. That is called preyas. What is good immediately. But in the long run, that is not good. Like for example, I smoke and so it makes me feel good, but in the long run, I may get cancer. So that is called preyas. That is a very short-sighted happiness. Shreyas means what is good in the long run. Like I want to get up early in the morning for Mangala Arati, but that moment it is not feeling good, but it is good in the long run. It gives me moksha, it makes me pure, it gives me bhakti. So the Brahmanas are saying, Lord Sri Ram is only interested in Shreyas. If any topic which is not Shreyas we bring up, he's not interested in that. Ruchi is not there. What are they saying? Aviruddha katha ruchi. Viruddha. When it comes to Shreyas, is Aviruddha. If it is not Shreyas, is Viruddha. No ruchi, is not interested in such topics. Brahmanas, Brahmana means who is a Brahmana? Brahma janati Brahmana. The Brahmanas are always worried. Everybody is going towards moksha. Are they realizing that their true self? So they are seeing Ram from that point of view. Whether Ram is demonstrating such quality. Is he interested in the spiritual progress, spiritual development of the self and of the citizen? And they're saying, yes, he is. He's only interested in such things. He's not interested in, any other, some nonsense in the society. No, this is what they say, right? And then, Uttarottara Yuktaucha. So next now Maharaj Dasharath, now Brahmana said this, now he's approaching some Vidwans, those who are expert in many topics and all that. So what do you people think about Sri Ram? They're saying, Sri Ram, so many people come with so many theories. I think this is what, that is what, this is what, like that. So Sri Ram, he only endorses those topics, those philosophies that are favorable for the advancement of the soul. Like for example, there is a philosophy that you only live once, YOLO, Y-O-L-O, you only live once. So just eat, do whatever you want to do, be merry, and you're not responsible, you're not accountable, just take loan and enjoy, don't bother about this Charvaka's philosophy that. So they are saying, no, Ram never endorses such things. And he actually engages in debate, discussions With such people who come up with that kind of theories and philosophies, he debates with them. And yuktaucha, uttarottara yukta, he gives such intellectual logics, reasons, and he defeats them. So even the Vidwans are very happy and satisfied. He's not some dumb and foolish fellow. Somebody came and presented some philosophy and Ram has no answer for that. Ram can give uttarottara yukti. Never heard such kind of answer and explanation, and he can defeat your theories and philosophies. He's expert in all that. Uttarottara yuktaucha vakta vachaspatir yatha. Sometimes we feel, is the Vachaspati from Swargaloka, has he come to Ayodhya? Because there is a personality called Brihaspati or Vachaspati who is considered to be a great scholar among the Devatas. Brihaspati. We feel he is a Brihaspati. So this is what we feel about Ram. You see how Dasharath, he goes to Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi and understands what they think about Ram. How, what is behavior of Ram? Because in Mahabharata, in one occasion, Gandhari comes to Kunti and she says, Kunti, immediately please, take all your 5 children and please go away from this place. You see, my son is not a good person. Who is saying this? Gandhari is saying to Kunti. It doesn't mean that she hates Duryodhana or she is abandoning. She still loves Duryodhana, but she's not endorsing the mistake. Mistake is a mistake. So this is the heart of a mother. If a mother says that this is wrong what you're doing, that means there's something seriously wrong with that child. If mother does not take your side, favor and approves and endorses, there's something wrong with that person. Like Gandhari herself came to Kunti and said, please take all your 5 children and go away. My son is crazy and he's making so many plans to kill all your children and harm them. Better you please don't stay here. It is not safe for you. So Gandhari herself came and told about Duryodhana. So Maharaj Dasharath, he heard from Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi, what they think about Ram. Then he went to teachers. What they think about Ram, they said he's so buddhiman but madhura bhashi. Right? Purva bhashi. Kausalya said he is mrudu bhashi. Na ucha swara, he never raises his voice and argues and answers back. And then he goes to friends. Friends said, being with him, we've learned how to respect elders and others. He never tells lies. Then he goes to, Jnana Vriddha, Vayo Vriddha, Sheela Vriddha, what they think about Ram. And common citizens, Dina Anukampaha, what Brahmanas think, what Kshatriyas think, what Vidwans think, how many criterias that Dasharath Maharaj is checking. Isn't it? Not that I am king, so let my son become the next king. No. And all of them are approving, yes, Ram is really a deserving person. Why this is so important? Because later when Kaikeyi makes accusation, you have some special, partiality, so you are thinking he should. Is he partial? He's going to everyone and asking, what do you think about Ram? And they're all giving this kind of feedback, isn't it? He's collecting everybody's feedback. And then, now Maharaj Dasharath has gone to this Vaidyas. Vaidyas means doctors. And asking them, so what do you think about Ram? And so doctors, somebody said he's buddhiman, somebody said that's all fine. But what if he is a deceased person? How is it nice to make such a unhealthy, deceased person as the head of one organization or a head of a state, isn't it? So now Vaidyas are saying, they are saying that Arogyas taruno vagmi vapushtan desha kalamit. Arogya is perfect health. See, a leader should have good health. That is what Valmiki Ramayana is saying. You can't be diseased. It will affect you, it will affect your administration, it will affect everyone. A leader should take care of his health. And the Vaidyas in Ayodhya are acknowledging this, how Ram is very fit, is very healthy. Like Srila Prabhupada, every day morning he was going for walk, he's keeping his health very fit. Why? Because he has to take care of the whole organization. Isn't it? Health matters a lot. We cannot say, no, I'm doing so many things, my health is gone for a toss. It's like so many people, like father or a mother, now in the family, you are head. As a father, as a mother, you will be head. Now I'm so busy earning money and I don't sleep night, I don't take proper rest and something and all I'm doing and I'm falling sick. If a leader falls sick, it affects not only to that person, to everyone. Everybody will be a loser. So that's why Maharaj Dasharath is going to the doctors of Ayodhya and taking feedback from them. What do you think about Sri Ram? They are not saying Sri Ram is an expert debater, he is Mrudubhashi, all these things. They are saying that he is very fit. His health is pakka, all right, is very good. Right? He has kept his health maintained very well. So we should be very careful what you eat, how much you eat, when you take rest, what is your lifestyle. So Ram is making all that. Vagmi, he speaks very well. And Vapushvan Desha Kalamit, his body is, everything is pakka, correct, nicely taken care. The doctors are giving certificate, they say medical certificate. So like that, you see, it's there even in the Valmiki Ramayan. So they are saying, and they are saying that even though he is so nice, healthy and all that, he can also see others. What is the dosha in others? What is not all right with the other person? But the nice thing about Ram is that he has capability, he has the capacity to know, detect what is the dosha in you, what is something wrong with you. But he does not bring up and use that to taunt them, to unnecessarily speak to them, make them feel upset. No, he just uses that to understand, but he doesn't use those dosha to target them and misbehave with them. So these are the great virtues and great qualities of Ram, that all over Ayodhya, varieties of people are giving feedback to Dasharath Maharaj. Now again, don't think if as a Dasharatha Maharaj he goes and asks, everybody will give good feedback only, no? Oh, he is coming up, better tell good things about his son, otherwise what action he will take. No, Dasharath Maharaj is not going as Dasharath Maharaj. Sometimes he's disguising himself, he's changing his dress, changing his different ways, collecting feedback. It is called 360-degree feedback, which corporate world, they try to follow that, right? They say that you take feedback from superiors, equals, and those who are reporting to you from all over. And then there is some anonymous feedback. You can give some feedback. You don't have to tell who you are and all that. So actually Dasharath Maharaj had all these things in Treta Yuga itself. Before proposing Ram name, forget about appointing him. That is still not there. First of all, he wants to make proposal to the assembly in his, Ayodhya. I propose Ram as the next king. That's what in the next chapter we'll see. Now after hearing all these things, Maharaj Dasharath is so happy to hear such sweet, pleasing, satisfying feedback from everyone, right? So many people. Now he has contemplated enough. Now he is going to make proposal to all the ministers and brahmanas and sages, and many people are there in his assembly. He wants to make this proposal. And now by hearing that, what each one of them are going to say on this proposal. And so that itself is another very interesting thing to hear. And we'll hear that in the next session, and we'll stop here. Shri Valmiki Ramayana ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.